With us now from Dallas, we've got Texas Congressman Michael Burgess. He spent nearly 3 decades practicing medicine, and his district is just miles from the hospital where the nurse was diagnosed with the Ebola virus over the weekend. Congressman, thank you so much for being with us. Obviously, so many things to be concerned about. Is a hospital in Dallas up to the task of keeping Ebola restricted into this one area?
Well, it does raise a great point, and of course the hospital in Emory, the hospital in Omaha, the hospital at the NIH, these are hospitals that have specialized units in order to deal with people who have highly infectious diseases. It does raise the question, should we be locating individuals with Ebola in community hospitals, or should they be stabilized and quickly transferred to one of these specialized units? Joe, you can't be a scientist and work with Ebola unless you go to one of these highly specialized Bio4 laboratories that are located around the United States. Just your average college campus cannot get that material to work with. It just begs the question, why should your average community hospital now be required to staff up and run the type of isolation unit that, quite honestly, they spent years preparing for at Emory and Omaha.
Katty Kay.
Well, I was wondering, Congressman, do you think then if patients should be transferred to these specialized hospitals, and even that transfer process carries risks, right? For the health workers that have to be involved in the transfer process. In a sense, aren't we better off responding to individual cases and getting NIH to fly in the appropriate equipment for that one case?
I don't know if we know the answer to that right. And certainly the criticism that the nurses union leveled at the hospitals, that's accurate. But I would also take it back a step. Where was the CDC with helping the hospitals prepare for the response that they were going to have? And
clearly in Dallas it was far too late, right?
Yeah, British Airways suspended flights this summer. Air France suspended flights. Now, we don't have direct flights from Africa, but I think we could have done a better job as far as looking at people who were requesting travel documents and visas. And even now, I would question if that does not need, at least temporarily, you may need a longer period of time before someone applies for and receives a visa to come to this country from those areas that have been so badly affected. Not that you're going to shut them off, but you do pause things for a little bit to allow us on our side, this side of the healthcare spectrum, time to adjust.
Congressman Michael Burgess, thank you very much.